This is how I would normally make it, but nowadays people probably do butter and oil, whatever, to help fry their bologna. But when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to cook with butter or oil, so just had to just do the bologna just like this. And it is done. So let's come back on this side to this sandwich right here. This one I just did a mayo and mayonnaise. Always did this. And then I'm not done yet. Went to the store earlier. I could not find any of the Tom's potato chips. The spicy red hot or whatever it's called. I could not find Tom's because I'm sure that's pretty much the chips that we will be using, or Clover Club maybe. And the store I went to also didn't have Hot Lays, the red chili Hot Lays. So I went with the hot fries. And one more thing, grab that. And grab that. That's for another story I'll tell you guys in a bit here. So here it is. Just without the potato chips. I couldn't find the potato chips at the store I stopped at, so I kind of didn't want to go from store to store. One, because I have the dogs with me. And this was our lunch, our snack. A little bit different from the Chester's hot fries. It's just not the same from the potato chips that you will get. Bologna is good. To this day, I still eat bologna. Nevaeh eats bologna. It's just one of the ways I would prepare the sandwich for us, or me and my brothers and my sister. Just to get something to eat. And then chips right into your sandwich, because you know you're going to have the best sandwich after that. And then here's the other one I was telling you about. Well, this one's a deli cheese. And, you know, when you're hungry, growing up, there's no bread, you know, no tortillas, no fire bread, no store bread, no biscuits, no nothing in your house. And you're hungry. And the way we would make our sandwich is, you know, take out the bologna from the fridge. And for some reason, me, as a little kid, I would always like just do it that way. I didn't use my finger or anything I had to use my teeth and just, I don't know, that was like the most satisfying thing as a little kid, was pulling that off and, let it dry it out, play with it, throw it around. I don't know, you just find something to do with this. I remember trying to play string games with this, but then I ended up breaking it. But as a little kid, you would just play with this, put it in your mouth, start chewing on it, and then I would look around for something like this on that ring. I would do that on the ring and just I would just look around here, see if there's any pieces of bologna that was still left on it. And end up eating. I don't know, I guess as a little kid you just don't care, walking around like you smell like bologna so bad outside. It's hot outside, you're running around, you go inside and you play with a bologna ring, and then you go back outside, you're sweating, you smell like bologna. I don't know, my friends, they didn't care, they didn't say anything. Maybe their parents did. Maybe they're like, it's that Warren kid, he always smells like bologna. And it's probably because of this. Like, before I came to my friend's house, I was playing with this, or went home for lunch. Mom, there's no bread, there's nothing. Oh, there's nothing to eat. Oh well. Now what do you do as a kid? You grab that bologna, you open the package of cheese, and you roll it up. To this day, I still do that. I don't think Sue's ever seen me do that, but like, I don't think nobody has seen me do it, but sometimes I'll go in the fridge, I'll grab a piece of cheese, if I'm trying to find something to eat, and then I'll grab this bologna just the way it is, without bread, even though it had bread, and I just I don't know, it just, again, it's different eating it this way. It's different just Mom, what are you gonna cook tonight? And then you just 42 years old, I still do this. It just, what do the kids say? It's fire. It hits different. Then without wiping my hands, I'd be like, okay, Mom, go outside now. Oh, wait, let me drink my pop. Pretend there's a can of Pepsi. Okay, Mom, I'll go outside. Okay, I'll be at Brian's house. Whew. And then there you go, without washing your hands, without wiping your hands, you're just like running and you're breathing, and you're just that kid that smells like bologna. And then, I don't know, if you're over there and the dad's over there or the mom's over there, and oh, here comes that Yaza kid. He always smells like bologna. I wonder if they ever said that to me. I wonder if I ever had a shirt that was greasy. I left grease stains on it by just going like, or just, and then just going out and go play, No care in the world, just play. And can of pop will still be sitting there. I didn't finish it. I just open it just to slurp on it and then take off. And you know, the good fun times like that is what's fun. Play at your friend's house all day, all evening. Go to another house, go play with them, and you guys, you know, you got a big old group. You guys are playing around. You guys doing something stupid, things you're not supposed to be doing. I don't know why we picked up pieces of weeds on the. We'll go to this abandoned house, and they'd be these high weeds. You know, some of them have like a little. Like in the center of this weed, there's certain weeds that just look like a tube. You break it from the top, you break it from the bottom, and it's just hollow in the middle. And we're so stupid, one of our friends had to steal a lighter from his older brother, and we gather as much weeds as we can, sit behind that abandoned house, and there's sticks like this long. And we're like, we light it, and we're like, little kids smoking pieces of weeds outside. And then, you know, you're trying to inhale it, you're like, and then you see that smoke, you're just like, damn, all cool, bro, all cool, man. Wish it steal some from your brother one time. And they're like, yeah, maybe I'll steal some cigarettes from my brother. Then we just be burning weeds after weeds and walk around all bad to the basketball court or something, or I don't know. We just do stupid stuff like that. Oh man, those memories. And then you get thirsty, you just go to somebody's nearby house, and you know, some of the people we knew because, you know, friends, and they didn't care, but you know, we just walk straight to their front yard and turn on that water faucet and be like, drinking all kinds of water from that water hose, and it's nice and cold, and just the glare from that water in the sun is just like so shiny. It makes it look like it's so pure, like the cleanest water you can have, but it just had that rubber water hose taste that you can't forget. You know, that was like the best tasting water to us. Get full, run around, you sound like a horse, belly full of water. And then some of our friends would get all hot and they go above and beyond. They spray themselves down, head to toe, all wet, and would run around like that outside. And just imagine, we probably all stunk. Just running around outside, sweating, playing. We're wet all day, then we finally dry. Socks were wet, shoes are wet. I remember just walking around, and it'd be cool to see water just squirt out of your shoes. And same thing, you can just go home and just roll up that piece of bologna and just eat that bologna again. You know, it's this one, like I said, this has a whole lot of memories. I could probably go on and on and on about Baloney. But yeah, I used to do bologna sandwiches like that for my brothers, both my brothers, my sister. Throw chips in it, eat it cold like that, you know, just the same way I made it. If we get it from Imperial Mart, and you feel like you're the on top of the world when you get the thick sliced bologna on your sandwich, and you're like, heck yeah, this is some thick meat. And then you just leave your other bologna in the fridge, and then you rather go for that thick slice of bologna. But that was a good memory. You know, I really enjoyed Imperial Mart in Chinle. I really enjoyed the quick snack, especially without the bread. I can't believe I still do that to this day. I'll come home. I don't think Sue's ever seen me, or Nevaeh's ever seen me do that, but sometimes, you know, come home, you're hungry from work. We're getting ready to go somewhere to the store or something. I've done that a few times before we went to the store. I think Sue was just getting ready in the bedroom, and I just took out a piece of bologna cheese, roll it up, take like 2-3 bites of it. I'm done. I'll fire it up, and I'm like, let's go. Sit in the car. I'm just like, babe, I'm a power nap, okay? So I don't think she ever notices, oh, that man sitting right next to me, all sweaty, smells like bologna. So yeah, I'm a bologna person. I love bologna. And it's I don't know if a lot of kids these days eat bologna, but you know, bologna is the best. You know, I heard it called like Navajo steak, Apache steak, Navajo something. I heard some different variations of names of it. I do know some like barbecue places. Maybe I do see it on like online menus. They sell like barbecue bologna. You know, I remember there was a place here in Gallup. I don't remember the name of it, but it was where Furs used to be. One time I took a Sue over there. I went to go eat there. It was right after Furs. There was another restaurant that was there. I don't know what it was called, but they tried to make it into like a sports bar theme. And then it was there for I think a few years. Then it finally went down. But I remember we had wings and a burger, I think. And she didn't like the wings. We didn't like the burger. The wings just tasted really, I don't know, maybe it's just she didn't like the barbecue smoke that was into the wing with the flavor of the hot sauce. The burger was the same way, you know, I could really taste like it was smoked. And then I seen on the menu they had a bologna sandwich, you know, fried bologna or smoked bologna with a piece of cheese and bread. So it was like for $10 or something. I was like, wonder how that tastes. But I guess certain areas they sell bologna sandwiches. I seen some videos on YouTube. They make their bologna sandwiches really, really good. But yeah, I grew up on bologna. Always loved bologna. We go grocery shopping, we have to have bologna no matter what. You know, if we buy 2 packages, one's in the fridge, one's in the freezer. There's always bologna. Sue is a ham person, so she's not much of a bologna. Just Nevaeh, you know. Sometimes I know we have a package of bologna in the fridge, and days and days and days go by later, and it's like, oh man, I'm gonna eat a bologna roll up. You know, I'm eat one of those when I get home. Then I go in the fridge, it's gone. I'm like, Nevaeh, where's the bologna? Oh, it's all gone. So I was like, it should have been my fault. It's been sitting in there for a week and I didn't eat it, but now I finally want to eat it. But yeah, and every time we go grocery shopping, we have to have 2 or 3 packages of bologna. I'm not tired of it. I can eat it. I love it. So I just wanted to share that story about the power of bologna that can give you. I'm not afraid. I grew up on it. And I've been wanting to do like a little get to know me a little better. As you guys know, I don't know how many times I said this, but this YouTube channel was for me and Nevaeh. Eventually I grew into a family channel. And then it got to be where it's for Josiah and Nevaeh to look back on. You know, this is what my dad and my mom did, and this is, you know, something they did. Old videos they can watch, you know, people can remember, and people can, look at the old times, old things we used to do as a family, stuff like that. And I was sitting here thinking, well, before I did the bologna sandwich, and then there's some news that I heard about some kids around here and what had happened, and compared to me and my kids, it's like I grew up way, way different than how I raised my kids. I grew up the opposite, far left from where they're standing. They could be standing on the right side. I'm way on the left side. That's like where I grew up, The things I saw as a kid, the things I did as a kid, the things I went through as a kid, compared to what Nevaeh and Josiah have now, compared to how they were raised here. Certain types of music I listened to, certain types of things that I did, certain types of things that, my kids don't know about, even my family don't know about. I'm not an open person. Sue doesn't know a lot about my background. She is right. She tells me I don't open up, I don't talk. I just don't spit my feelings out, And, Josiah's out of the house. He's married. I don't think I'll ever get to sit down and talk with him and let him know what I went through, what had happened. Basically, he doesn't know his dad. Nevaeh doesn't know her dad from being a little kid. They just think, oh, it's my dad, it's my mom. There's a lot that my mom don't know about also. My sisters, my brothers, they don't know. My wife don't know. It's nothing serious, nothing like, oh, shoot, did he really do that? He really had a gun? It's just the way I grew up, the way I grew up on the Rez, and the way I managed to be where I'm at right now. I am really grateful. I am really happy. I am really happy with the position I'm in, the things I'm doing, but I feel like, I'm not trying to do this just for views or do this just for, just to like, oh, I feel sorry for you, but you never know. There could be somebody that was in my situation, somebody that grew up the way I did, someone that, can relate to, oh, he went through that, he went through this, but look at him now. And I go back, I think about it sometimes. I wonder what my old friends are up to. I wonder what they're up to, and I see some of them around when we're in Chin Lane. I see some of them around, and they're walking beside the road, or they have 10 kids, or it's just like, it's different, because when you grow up with them, these guys were the big, the bad. These guys were the popular ones. These guys were the bigger ones. But it sucks to see them that way in that situation, and just part of just growing up on the Rez, trying to get away from it. And I'm not far from the Rez. I was booted off the Rez for a reason. But I do want to share some stories from the time I grew up to the way I am now. Like Sue says, we don't hide anything. This is us. This is the real us. I do mess around. I do have that Rez voice. I'm going on too long. And, you know, she's like, oh, we don't talk about this, we don't talk about this, we don't film this, we don't film that. But, you know, it's maybe somebody is in my situation. Maybe somebody thought that things would never change or things like that, you know. But eventually I kind of grew up that way. Everybody grew up different, and it's like, shoot, man, all this from a freaking Baloney. We have Bologna here every day of the week. And I eat a bologna sandwich. I eat a roll up bologna. I never think about that until the time I actually want to do a video on bologna. It just like, oh man, I guess that bologna has a lot of power. But I might do a little 2, 3, 4 part thing and spit out everything that is about me. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not trying to be fake about it, you know. Stuff that my kids are going to find out about me. Like I said, it's nothing serious. It's nothing bad. It's nothing like, you know, nothing big to where they're going to like, oh, he's not my dad no more. You know, it's just things they never got to talk to Josiah about because I didn't know how to talk to Josiah. I don't know how to talk to a teenager. I don't know how to talk to a child that's growing up to be a teenager. I never talked to him about any of that stuff. I never said a word to him because it felt weird to me. And I never had someone talk to me like that. I just learned through science class. And you know, I never had a father. That's one thing. I never had a father growing up. So a lot of things I don't know to this day as a father. A lot of things I don't know to this day as a husband. I get comments on there saying, oh, you're a great husband. Oh, you're a great husband to your wife. Oh, you're a great father to your kids. Oh, you're one of the best guys out there. I don't think of it that way though. I don't think of it, and I don't do stuff to film stuff to show I'm trying to be the greatest father or I'm trying to be the greatest husband or, you know, look at me, I'm super dad, you know. I don't do that for attention. There's a lot of stuff that I have not filmed. A lot of stuff I have not spoke about. A lot of stuff that a lot of stuff you guys don't know. My family don't know. But I just don't know how to talk to people. That's the thing. I don't know how to talk to my mom. I don't know how to talk to my wife. I don't know how to talk to my kids. I don't know how to talk to anyone about feelings. I'm not the type of person to give advice. I'm not the type of person to say what's right, say what's wrong. But again, this is all coming from Baloney again. See, there's that Baloney ring. But I'm going to finish off this bologna sandwich. I hope you guys enjoyed this Thursday Rez-Fav, even though it wasn't really a cooking memory. But I do have a cooking video for next Thursday's Rez-Fav. So thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully my wife and daughter will be back here soon. They're on their way back from Arizona. My last day with the dogs, we had a lot of fun. All three of us, I hope. I'm sure we gained weight all weekend because, you know, you get bored, you eat and eat. So that's what we did. We got bored and we ate. So Nala's gained a few pounds. Loki, trying to fatten him up too. I don't know where he's at now. But thank you guys for joining us. Dogs took a bath. Everybody's ready. House is clean. Hopefully they miss home as much as I miss them too. So I'm glad they had fun, and you know, like I said, me and the dogs will gain weight today. So you guys have a good Thursday. You guys enjoy your you guys enjoy your day, your week. Have fun, and we'll see you guys next Thursday's Rez-Fav. Bye.